high, but
not going up there. We're live now. Hello, live at 10 here in Sydney and the UK.
live and kicking.
I'm trying to decide what to do tonight. All those things. It's Father's Day here in the UK. Kaz says she was really looking forward to some good dad jokes.
That's not what I said, and you know it.
I'd say I've been practicing.
Comment, but I did not say I was looking
back in a sec.
I would say I've been practicing them on my kids all day today, but I've not had the best day today. I've been feeling decidedly off all day. Same as my wife. Not good.
Just general malaise or something specific?
Pardon?
General malaise or something specific?
Oh, I just really felt exhausted and just really lethargic. So, g'day, Aussie GJBricks. We felt really just tired. And the kids were like hitting us at like 1,000,000 miles an hour as well, which didn't help. I was at the point where neither of us wanted to deal with the kids.
Oh dear. Your turn. No, your turn. No, your turn.
Hey, it's Father's Day. It's your turn.
I
don't care if you don't feel well. It's your turn. I lost that argument.
Did you? Oh dear. It's not good.
Yeah, annoying. Anyway. Oi, slippery sucker. My wife's rabbit has somehow managed to get crap from her cage all the way across the room into here. And I'm not happy about it.
Oh dear.
Bloody rabbits. Not fond of rabbits. So what's been happening to you, Kaz? So you've got a space raceway now? I
have, yes. I'm actually just fiddling with one of the corners at the moment. I thought it'd be a nice place to put some show bricks as a little sort of hoarding and advertising section.
And
then Mr. Legalomaniac's business card as well. I'm just about to put somebody looking like they're pasting that on.
Is that actually is that like one of the movie poster style cards?
No, he's done it on a credit card, plastic credit card thing.
Ah.
But the odd bit of non-Lego every now and then, I'm fine with.
Hey, it works for most people. Watched a bit of GJBricks' stream this morning where he was confessing to using non-Lego brand baseboards, which surprised me.
He also just had this thing with collab with his big train station with a non-Lego brand, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Which he was building this morning, and it was missing lots of pieces.
Oh, was it? Oh dear.
Apparently.
Not a good ad for them then.
No, not a good start. G'day, Brett Build. G'day, Big Nate. G'day, Taz's Hands.
Taz's Hands.
Oh, he's got his microphone off still.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Hello.
What am I doing
He's
tonight?
back.
I know what I was going to do. A really thrilling job.
I bet it isn't. Just the way you said it.
We'll give it away. It is removing the tiles from my old roads.
The oozing of sarcasm, I think, Taz.
Actually, last time I did this, it really made my hands hurt.
It's easy with a brick separator, just whiz along the edge.
It didn't seem to work when I did it, though.
Doing it wrong, mate.
Yeah, I saw it. Someone put up the how to use a brick separator video. I'm like, it never works like that when I try it. Jeez, I've got a lot of black tile.
You can throw some this way if you don't want them.
No, I have every intention of using them. Don't you worry, Miss Kaz, but thank you for the offer of helping me out.
Damn.
G'day, Brett Builds, Aussie Adam Bricks, Big Nate. G'day. Hope you're all well.
This is my this is actually my bag of spare baseboards at the moment. Base plates.
Ooh.
It's got
Nice.
quite a lot. It helps with a bit of light on it.
Afraid
So
I'm
a lot of base
I'm off
plates
time
in
today.
there. Best farter ever.
It says my dad, the best father ever. My kids decided to get me that as one of the Father's Day presents today. I think they're trying to tell me something, but you know.
They know
Look,
you well, then,
Taz.
do they?
Yes.
Taz, I hate to rain on your parade, but my dog is a much better farter than you.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to bring out, you know, our dog, the best father ever.
My wife had a flower delivery this week where the message was from this guy's dog. He'd started dating this girl, and this girl was like looking after his dog, and his dog had been a bit of a jerk at her house and damaged some stuff.
Okay.
So he'd sent flowers from the dog, apologising and saying how happy she made her owner, his owner.
Hope it worked.
It did apparently. Very funny.
Yeah, Adam,
moly,
a bit more
that
progress
is
happening, mate.
a lot of tiles to remove. Got to be done.
Yeah.
No, got a good feeling this week I'm going to get on with Studbook. So what's been happening? Anything exciting?
No, not really. I mean, I'll do.
Perhaps a bit strong.
You what? You made your tea a bit strong.
No, exciting is perhaps a bit strong. What's been going on? Oh, you naffle.
Yeah, Aussie Adam, getting a bit more progress done, mate. Trying to get this mock closer to being finished. You know, sooner rather than later. But yeah,
You're bloody quick at these mocks, Taz.
Well, some people, you say that, GJ, but I tend to get, and I know he's doing it in good humour. I know all that, but I have a particular, I suppose we can say the word mate, that decides to, you know, give me a bit of shtick about a fire station that I pulled apart multiple times. But hey, it's done now. And I've moved on to the next mock. But I know why he does it. It's again, it's all in good humour, so it's fine. But you know, some days you just need a hug and just to be told that everything's okay. Just you know,
you're going to get into that point where Brett's going to want to come and give you another hug.
That's fine, because that's why Brett and I are mates.
Anybody who doesn't know who Taz is referring to, it's his good friend Josh,
the lumberjack
known
from
as Lumberjack. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, you take as long as you take. You know.
That's right, Kaz. If I want to rebuild it,
very often I build very quickly, but then other times I sit there and I go, I build it, and to be honest, I don't often change it once I think it's quote unquote finished, but sometimes it takes a while to get to quote unquote finished.
I looked at my Sanctum Sanctorum. I want to like redo the interior of that and actually add another floor to it as well. I'm like, oh, another big project.
Yeah. No,
it
getting
was a
closer
big
to
enough project in the first place, but me bloody ages to build that.
I finally settled on the back part of the first, like the entryway, and then into where the actual cinema itself, or where the theaters will be. Yeah, not because there's, I've put a bit of.
Hey, sorry, Taz. Really important question. What's your Father's Day tipple today?
Great Northern.
The staple.
Yeah, well, that was one of Dad's favorite drops, and I, unless I'm drinking cider, I usually aim for Great Northern. I've always enjoyed Great Northern. I've never felt bloated or tipsy off it. Like, for me, I seem to be able to handle it better, so I tend to, sort of drink.
Thanks,
I don't drink in excess or anything. You got super. I didn't know you had those supers. So what's the super sticker thing all about, GJ? I may need some education on this.
When you're over a certain number of followers, people can actually can say if they're enjoying the stream or they want you to do something, they can effectively sponsor you to do it.
Oh, okay.
That could be dangerous. So if you refuse
Well,
to
I was
do
going to say one of the best examples and worst examples of that I remember seeing was who was it? Brixie was building the Colosseum, and someone did a super chat on that one to get him to do a drop test on it.
Right.
So if you don't want to do it, what happens? You don't get the money.
Well, yeah, it's like there were so many people watching that he had to do it.
Right.
And then he did a video about how upset he was afterwards. I wouldn't have done it. I honestly wouldn't have done it.
No. Well, do you have an option then to? I'm not saying this for.
No, you don't have to do anything, but some people will sponsor or will sort of say silly things like that. So.
Okay. Yeah, and I wasn't saying that in Adam's case here. It was more.
No, I'm not doing a drop test on the Colosseum. I don't have it.
I think it just falls under "don't be a jerk" generally, doesn't it?
Yeah. If you want to do shit like that, go and watch M&R Productions. It's true, isn't it? He does drop tests all the time because that's what his audience enjoys.
Yeah.
I find them stressful because I know how long it's taken them to build them.
Oh, I was going to say that's just
a waste of time.
I just don't find that set enjoyable. I look at it, well, it's impressive, but why?
In Colosseum.
Yeah,
it's a lot of tan pieces.
I'm a bit like that. I mean, I'm no fan of the football of it in any flavour, but the new Camp Nou thing looks a bit boring to build, if I'm honest.
I saw a lot of people said the Colosseum was like. Some people absolutely loved it, and I find it really sort of lethargic and relaxing.
Yeah.
And other people are like, oh my god, that was so repetitive and boring.
Yeah.
Really depends which side of the coin you're on. Oh, that's
no drop test needed. Sigh of relief there, GJBricks.
That was a pretty good pun, that one, wasn't it? It was completely unintentional, but it worked well. Found all my cups. I couldn't remember where I'd put all my cups. They're right in front of me.
Over mine, so.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Aussie Adam, for $3, like you'd get maybe a drop test on these trees.
Does it bounce?
Hang on. I'm going to drop them. Oh no, they fell off.
Oh no. Could show off the helicopter.
Are these the recycled ones?
If only we were doing. If only we were doing the our discussion on the helicopters. This, like tonight, I would have been able to go. Well, speaking of what I think might be at the moment one of my favourite helicopters. There you go. So yeah, a nice little Father's Day gift from Mrs. Taz and the little Tazzers, and then the police station. I keep calling it a police station. It's a police boat. Why am I calling it a police station? I don't know. But
You did that earlier on when I was talking to you.
yeah, I said, "Oh, it's a police station." Like, no, it's not.
Have you been on the sauce today?
No, first beer for today.
I don't get drunk on this stuff, says Taz.
I can hold it down. It's only been one.
Scratch his chin pensively.
So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and happy Heavenly Father's Day to ours that aren't with us. But yeah, hope all the dads day today. How was your Father's Day, GJ?
I could be honest, rubbish.
Yeah. Oh.
Wasn't feeling particularly great. My kids are being jerks, and Heather wasn't feeling well either. So we've both been like, "No, you look after the kids. No, you look after the kids."
Yeah. Oh.
Just really haven't been bothered with them today. So I just it took them. We gave them one task to do this morning, and it took them 7.5 hours to do it.
I'm glad I'm not the only parent that
with you until you've done that one task.
Usually for us, it's a threat to take the devices away from them for a while, and that seems to magically kick them into gear. But
I did all of that.
They get the devices all the time, but yeah,
I did that. All of that didn't work.
Yeah, kind of nice to know though. Not the only parents that feel like we're the only ones that have got kids that'll take 7 hours to put some clean clothes away or just a little tidy up of their room.
No, that was it, and it's just really tiring. I did get a new lawnmower though. Woohoo!
Oh, okay.
Exciting, hey.
That's all right.
I got an electric.
Do you have much
mower.
of a yard to mow?
I don't have a big yard, but I got a battery powered one a while ago, and it just gives me the shits that it just doesn't have the guts. Like you have to go over everything about 15 times. I'm like,
just
irritates me. I'm like, it shouldn't take that long to mow the lawn.
For like a little courtyard, those battery ones probably wouldn't be as bad, but when you're
it doesn't help that the grass. They laid some turf down when we moved in, but they didn't do a very good job of laying it, and it's got all this thick, horrible grass comes through, and the lawnmower just doesn't like it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a Briggs and Bosun engine petrol mower now. Woohoo! Oh, have you tried ordering anything online from Bunnings? Random question.
No, I haven't yet.
They are shocking. They are shockingly bad online.
Yeah.
They seem to be really struggling to deal with demand. I bought something from them and it ended up getting cancelled. My wife bought something from them, and I did two orders from them, and one of them ended up one of them finally came through today about a week and a half after she ordered it, say it was ready. All it was for was 3 terracotta pots.
Okay.
It's something they always have massive amounts of stock of.
Yeah.
Why so difficult? Hey, smashing through these plates. Woo! I'm going to have so many black tiles at the end of this. I'm not going to know what to do with them. Other than build another road.
Why don't you build another road, Greg?
Well, there you go. Build another road. Problem
Build
solved.
a freeway. Hey, maybe I'll build a freeway. Got lots of room for a freeway in my city.
Got as much room as Bevins has for his freeway.
No.
How's that going? Is he finishing it or what?
I don't know. He's been he was doing loads of videos on Mills plates. His latest one's been lights, so he's moved on to doing lighting a lot. Man, he's got a lot of time. Taz, you watch him a lot, don't you?
I've been watching. I've missed some of his more recent streams. I try to catch or go back and catch a few of them when I can. But again, he's been collecting Legos since he was a kid as well, and I think it was one of the things that his dad encouraged him to get into when he was a lot younger, and he's you know, like he was doing it for a while, and then sort of had that little bit of a dark age, and then got back into it again. I'm trying to remember. He does say what set it was that got him back into it. I want to say it was one of the modulars, I think, that might have got him back into it again. Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of cool stuff. I know he's been trying different lighting kits, and I can understand why, because like they're not cheap, and when you see some of the prices for the lighting kits, they can be as expensive as buying a Lego set. Sometimes buying the Lego set that you want to light. But you know, I know he's trying different brands at the moment, and yeah, he's, you know, his level of building. I wish I was at his level, because he does a lot more of the, like, you know, he'll put plumbing like in as far as, and like, you know, on the roof there'll be details for the HVAC units and stuff like that, and that sort of level of detailing that I sort of just go, oh, I couldn't be bothered, you know, even though I like doing mock building, there's just some details I just don't put in that I probably should, you know. So
some of them you're never going to see.
Yeah, on the interiors, like I think sometimes, you know, why am I even with my cinema? Why am I bothering doing an interior? But you know, I sort of then think I should be concentrating more on the exterior and stuff like that.
Interiors are fun, but they're not easy to do.
Yeah.
I must confess, I always do an interior for my builds, even though nobody else can see them when they're finished. I just find it. I don't like when people, you know, supersize the set and it's supposed to be a skyscraper and there's absolutely nothing inside it. It just looks bare.
I hate that too.
And it just looks weird. And I think, well, you know, why'd you bother?
Yeah.
I was watching. I can't remember who it was, but it was someone who'd like taken like the Grand Emporium and then merged like 15 of them together into one big blob.
Oh, okay.
15's a bit excessive. I'm liking what Mike's doing with his apartment so far. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's a clever builder. Greg and I actually had the chance to catch up with Mike for a little bit. Well, last night for us, or it was, I suppose officially earlier this morning. But
I was going to say it was technically this morning, but last night.
Yeah. And yeah, we were talking about that briefly as well. And yeah, he's having to go through a bit of, you know, changing with, because he's relocated, so his previous space for his Lego, he hasn't got as much room in his new you know, in his new house. So but we had a fun little chat about other like animals and stuff, that all sorts of things. But it was really cool catching up with him. And
his pet crocodile in the river behind him, Snappy.
Oh, yeah.
Snappy. G'day, Brick Sergeant. I hope you're well.
They've had some quite bad weather, haven't they, recently over there?
Yeah. Well, Brick Sergeant says he's from Chattanooga in Tennessee. That's, I think, not that far. Well, might not be that far from our good buddy Lumberjack. Lumberjack's in Tennessee. I know they talk about Chattanooga occasionally. There you go.
Mostly the choo-choo, I'm assuming.
Good to see you, Brick Sergeant. Hope you're well, mate. So yeah, got a few more stickers at the moment. I wanted to put in the ones that came with the Friends Cinema set. I didn't want to use them on the front because they had those little lights. Like, it was just a sticker, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to waste them. I can still use them. I'm going to put them on the inside, and they're sort of out of the way. But so when you sort of, you know, I thought it mightn't be a bad idea to still use them, but I didn't want them to be more prominent. So
how many screens is your cinema going to have?
It's going to be 2.
2 tiny art house cinema screens.
Well, you say that, Kaz, but not necessarily tiny though. They're going to fit on a 16 by, so each one will fit on a 16 by 22 studs. So they'll have a little bit of room, a bit more than just maybe 2 rows of chairs. But I want to try and give them a little bit more space. Again, even though I really don't need to, I wanted to expand it out just that little bit. I'm going to see as I build, if I've got enough room, I might be able to just put them on the 16 by 6, you know, put the 2 cinemas on a 16 by 16 plate and just fit it to that dimension. But yeah, I wanted to just see how much room I'm going to have to work with. And yeah, just have to do a bit of mucking around. So I thought, well, if I added a few, at least 6 extra studs to the back, that still gives me a little bit of room to move. So I'm yeah, see how I go. Just a bit
Getting through my my plates, chewing through the brick separator that I'm using.
yeah, it doesn't take much, eh?
It's not going to be much use.
They are slightly softer than the rest of Lego, so that it's that gets churned and not the Lego.
Yeah.
Which is great if you have an infinite supply of brick separators, and a bit of a nuisance if you don't.
Who doesn't have an infinite supply of brick separators, though?
This is very true. I don't even know why I said it, to be honest.
I always when you go on to, I ordered some stuff from a Bricklink this week, and I was like, the guy had like bricks, and something came up, and I'm like, what's that? And I clicked on it, and it's the category that brick separators are under.
Human tools.
Had so many on there. I'm like, who actually buys those? Lego needs to implement a buyback program.
We could name a few human tools, I'm sure.
Morning, people.
G'day.
It's Brad.
I think we need to invite 2 more Australian people in here, try and balance out the balance it out a bit.
Well, technically, you're the only Australian in here, Taz.
That's what I'm saying, GJ.
Well, what's that, GJ? All the rest of us have got passports.
Good times.
Actually,
Good times.
technically, I don't have a passport at the moment. Mine's expired, I realised.
Anyway, would they?
Yeah, I was going to say, even if it hadn't expired, it's not like we can really travel at the moment.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I could travel on my English passport, but then I wouldn't be able to come back.
Okay. Oh.
So, sort of the emergent. If I need to get to the UK and see my parents, I can. But let's hope it doesn't get to that.
No. Well, I mean, it's not saying that you don't want to see your parents, but you know, getting back home, you might want to have that sort of sorted out before you leave.
$20,000 flight back.
It's a bit of a drastic solution when your kids are being jerks, I must say.
I'm not going to lie.
Send the kids to the UK.
Well, there's an option, yes.
Well,
You wouldn't wish that on your parents, though, would you?
Well, my parents wouldn't be able to handle them. I have enough trouble handling them. Driving me nuts today.
There we go. I've finished my little advertising corner.
Oh,
wow, that's cool.
And then the lady there just about to paste up. Well, she's just finished pasting up Mr. Lego
I
Mania.
reckon 2019, 2020, 2021. I like that, Kaz. That's really cool.
I've actually had one show this year so far, and I'm doing another next weekend.
Woo.
Oh, cool.
think all the ones
Yes,
here got
nice to be able
cancelled,
to show
didn't they?
GJBricks. What?
I think everything here got cancelled.
Well, the
Yeah,
one
I
I've
think
done
so.
so far was Bricks at Home. It was the virtual show, so.
Yeah, no, we've got the Delta strain is working its magic on Australia at the moment.
I think it is everywhere, to be honest.
Tenacious little bugger. Yeah, Queensland's being really smug at the moment because they're like, "Oh, we've got no cases." I'm like, "I'm willing to bet you do have cases." People just haven't
Queensland's
been
pretty much a law amongst themselves up there, mate. We wouldn't expect much more at the moment.
But I sent you that political cartoon the other day.
Yeah.
Of all the PMs talking to each other.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So Australian.
So, Kaz, are we going to rope GJ into the potion seller mock?
We should. You need to do a potion store, GJ, for your city.
It's a potion store.
Yeah.
Can I have a windmill?
What it is, last night, when Buckshop 2021 was on Lego Madness's 50-hour, whatever you want to call it, because, yeah, it definitely wasn't a 50-hour stream. Buckshop threw out on his channel, GJ, that just for fun, he wants to do a potion seller mock. And, you know, Taz has already told you about the 3-minute video on YouTube. It'll probably scar you for life. But it's just good fun. It is just pure have a crack. And I've built one. Jesse's Brick Galaxy's built one. Buckchop's built one. Reed Hope Castle's building one. It's just good fun. Build one. Send a picture to Buckchop. I think he did say something about a prize. There may be a poly bag or something. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. But yeah, just good fun. Sitting with bricks, but it's got to be a potion shop to go with the song.
I built a Thunderbox, so.
Wrong sort of potions, mate.
That's lotions and potions in it, Greg.
Well, motions anyway.
The potion shop that can fix any of your Anyway. Poster on the wall in the Thunderbox. If you're reading this sign, you might need our help. Get moving.
Our place here and here.
You'll find a sample bag next to you here.
GJ, it's when you got the 3 little shells and you're like, so what do I do with these?
Still a classic. Anyone who's like under the age of like 30 is like, what are you talking about? And Kaz, because Kaz doesn't watch movies, but
No, I don't. Is that a Jurassic World / thingy, whatever?
no, it's from
Demolition Man, Wesley Snipes.
Well, whatever.
Passenger 50. Anyway. Hey.
That wasn't a bad movie, Demolition Man.
No, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, same.
What I find funny is that mystery of the 3 little shells is still a mystery all this time later.
That's what the conspiracy theories do. Sort all the rubbish about the vaccinations being tracking devices and shit. Figure out what the damn 3 seashells did. Do something useful.
Well, there you go. The biggest conglomerate of information in the world cannot answer that question.
But they can make shit up.
Yes. Oh, they can do that very easily.
That's what they do best, I think.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
You know that
I was
fuss
going to
made
say
about
same
the
then, but
1x5?
I'm restrained.
You know all that fuss was made about the 1x5 plate when it appeared in the boombox sets.
Yeah.
We've had a 1x5 by 2 brick for ages. And I'm like, where am I going to put that? I've only got 1x4s and 1x6s.
Oh no, OCD, no.
I'm going to put it with the 1x4 printed because I think that's closest to that. Decision.
Brick Sergeant's a bit brave. He put, if I may ask, how old are the 4 kids streaming? I'm a 55-year-old kid myself. Well, you don't ever ask a lady her age, so that's Kaz excused.
I'm well and truly past teenage years, Brick Sergeant. Like a fine wine, we get better with age.
I'm not far behind Brick Sergeant, is all I'm saying.
I've just literally crossed the 40 threshold and will be 41 in a couple of months. Although, to look at me, you would not say I look 41. But hey, looks can be deceiving.
Yes,
I'm
that's
24.
true.
You're 24? Lying dog.
I was 24 once.
We were all 24 once, mate. It's just the people who are 24 repeatedly that we have to worry about.
No, I'm in my early 40s.
They say life begins at 40. I'm still waiting.
I have a
Is that
loud
when I'm supposed
keyboard.
to have to retire and draw my pension?
You know, they may, life begins at 40, so I expected a knock on the door. Hi, would you like a vacation? You're 40 now. It's like, where is this person? It's a lie. It's like growing up. That was a lie. Grow up, you'll love it. It's excellent. Yeah.
I had kids thinking they'd look after me. No bloody hope. Why did I build so many tiled roads?
Because they looked cool. And now you have them to use for something else. Stop moaning.
I'm going to
You don't need any black tiles there, do you?
I'm going to build a road building. Just build a skyscraper with a road going up the outside of it.
Isn't that Inception?
That could work.
But yeah, it's Inception, as Cass says.
You see, I do know something.
Yeah, that's a good. I've run out of room for my city. I was going to say, I've run out of room for my city. Now I should just build up the walls. Good idea.
Well, this is what we have to do when we've, run out of room. Go vertical. Or go home. Oh no, we're already there. You sound exhausted.
I'm just going to put my camera onto what I'm doing. So
that'll be the delightful
there
children exhausting you.
I'm doing the satisfying thing of trying to get tiles to come off a paste plate. Doesn't always work.
The sound effects are quite interesting.
Hog smash.
I heard hog smash there. I'm like, what?
Hog smash? Okay,
Yeah.
that's a different spin, but sure, okay.
Well, this is what
Hog
this is it. I was like,
smash.
what are you on about? Hog smash. Stupid boy.
You tell him, Kaz, you up him. You tell him.
Exactly.
G'day, Aussie Adam Bricks.
Hey.
G'day.
Honestly, I think Adam's here just to make me feel a bit better that we're trying to still even out the balance of, us against our relatives from across the pond.
Doesn't have to be us
It's
against
all
them, Only if you choose to be.
It's all good. It's all good. Good to see you, Adam. How you going, mate? Happy Dad's Day and all that.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks for helping me link up to the stream.
No worries, mate.
I was Taz doing technical support.
I'm actually wearing one of my Father's Day presents.
Nice. Cool.
It is. And here we go. My son thought I would like the new Space Jam pajamas. So this is the pajama top of the new Space Jam.
Oh, that is
So
awesome.
he was adamant that I needed to have the Space Jam jammies, so I thought I'd wear them tonight.
That is
Space
awesome.
pajamas, then, is it? Sorry, I'll go home.
I don't know if it's the same at GJ's place, but because GJ and I both are in New South Wales, but we've had, where I've been, it was blue, clear skies most of the day. Got some rain this afternoon, and it's getting down to 9 degrees tonight. The last couple of nights hasn't been too bad. The weather's been, the nights haven't been that cold, whereas tonight, like I let the dogs out before, and I was like, oh, that's just a little bit fresh. It's cold.
Cool.
I thought you might have got some, some best dad in the world boxer shorts. It's like, oh, I'll show you what I'm wearing. It's like, well, I don't know if we're that stream.
Hey, we're not that friendly.
Only fans.
I mean, I'm sure if you
earlier in the
asked Taz, he'll
stream,
tell you all about his underpants, but
Earlier in the stream, you're talking about dad jokes.
Yes. Kaz likes
I was
dad
lucky
jokes.
enough. I was lucky enough to get a book all about dad jokes.
Okay.
Biggest wasted paper ever.
hold on, Kaz, hold on.
You ready?
Yep. Oh God. Okay. Nice.
It's,
My kids are still young enough that they appreciate dad jokes.
That's what I got.
oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're trying to tell me
You're
something.
saying that. That's awesome.
Yeah. My kids have a great sense of humor. Now, Adam, Kaz really, really likes dad jokes. Loves them, can't get enough of them. So whenever you feel the urge, drop a dad joke. You'll make her smile. And ask her if she's watched Bluey, because Greg and I can't, because she'll put us in a timeout, even though it's Greg's stream. She'll time us out. But you can ask her because you're a guest.
I think Kaz should go in time out anyway, Kaz, for provoking.
I was going to say,
Maybe
no
I just
stir
put
in the
myself in
TX
time out, then I won't have to listen to it.
You know, Kaz, the whole point of you being banned is not that you tell other people, buddy.
I won't upset you, Kaz. Not tonight. I'll pick my moment. I'll choose another day.
By the time when I'm not expecting it, yeah, I know.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love you all too.
Love you, Kaz.
Oh dear. My storage is a mess.
My build table's a mess, but it wouldn't. If it wasn't a mess, it would mean I'm not actually building anything.
This is true.
Do you know what, Taz? I can relate to that one because my build table ended up with a blinking village on it, so now I can't build anything.
Ah, that was a mistake there, Brett.
Oh well.
I will say this: I do get much enjoyment out of playing with the village, so I don't care.
You've got a lettuce shop and everything there, mate. You know, potion shop.
So let's
Buckup's got his castle, Lumberjack's got his little wooden house. He's in there with woodshop teacher drinking coffee and talking about lumberjack things.
talking about wood, one presumes.
How many types of lettuce does he sell?
You have to go up shady corner for that, GJ.
Only the strongest of lettuce is sold.
There's a man at the entrance, the shady corner, and a man at the exit.
It's the kind of lettuce you'll never remember.
It'll be the best salad you've ever had in your life.
Wow.
If that doesn't tickle your fancy, there's the opium pizzas next door.
Sure. Yes, of course. Yes. So what are you working on there tonight, Aussie Adam Bricks?
Tonight, I'll you'll be all very familiar with this little build.
Rocket ship, rocket ship.
Yes.
Yeah. So, while I was cleaning up my little city or my little town, I saw that, and after seeing that, I thought I need to make some friends. So I built this.
Well, you've come on here.
Come on, GJ. Put him on the solo screen. We're missing some cool material here, GJ.
All
Crikey. Hey, that's cool.
So it's a part of that people pack. I've just expanded on it.
Yes.
I wanted to make it a bit more substantial. Add a couple of guns attached to the side so they can shoot down the cans. The cans will rest on there. And what I've done is to pose the cans, I used actually little aerials.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah.
Just so they look like they're being knocked over, and it's for the sideshow. Just to give it a bit of posability. I've been slowly, before I've been grabbing a few of these little guys. When I saw the mullet and I had to grab it, it was tremendous. I just saw it. And
was that from the pick-a-brick wall?
Yeah.
I think it was on the pick-a-brick wall. I didn't catch it on the pick-a-brick wall. I managed to get these guys in the people pack, and I sent away and got it on Bricklink.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Bricklink or no, Bits and Pieces.
Oh, cool. Well,
one of those.
As they say, it's business at the front, party at the back with the old mullet.
Oh, yeah. Once it's come out, I had to get it.
I've never heard that said of a mullet before.
About a mullet, but business at the front, party at the back. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. See, there you go. And now, Aussie Adam Bricks, I know, and it is. I'd like to show some respect. For those that don't know, Aussie Adam Bricks is in fact a school teacher, and our daughter's teacher, much to our, as a surprise, she got the kids to even in lockdown. She was encouraging the kids to do their own special little Father's Day card, and it was really, really special. So it is great to see teachers out there still encouraging those little moments, because it meant more to me than getting the Lego sets. The fact she actually she did a lot of colouring in, and then actually drew extra stuff on the inside, and they're actually teaching them to do running writing at the moment. And she even did that, and it's like, it's that actually, and she probably would have done something herself anyway, but it was nice to see the teacher actually say to them, hey, do something special for Dad, and it was really nice. So yeah, really great to see. Yeah, it was cool.
Well, that's excellent. It's nice to do something for our mums and dads, and
it is, yeah.
I know I know with our school, the one I work at, yeah, we're big on doing that. And for some of our kids who don't have mums and dads, we encourage them to give them to nan or granddad or whoever is their loved ones.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a great thing to encourage, you know, especially from a younger age as well, to say that you know, that card meant more to me than what, and it sounds cliche, but it did mean more to me than an actual physical gift. You know, that itself, that card, I would have settled for that from my daughter, you know, or something that she spent some time drawing or making. She loves drawing and all that sort of stuff as well. And she's, you know, and my son, you know, he did a nice little card and everything as well. And yeah, you know, it was nice, but it's good to see that it's still being encouraged in some way. And yeah, it made the day special, you know.
Excellent. I've still got a couple more little things to share, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Hopefully you can guess what this is.
You've chopped the heads off.
Hold the sign a bit closer if you can, Adam, to the camera.
It's from some bulk lots, some secondhand lots. I managed to get some knockoff Lego in amongst it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of throwing it out, I've been able to repurpose it. So I saw that and I went, oh gosh, that's not Lego. And it's from China somewhere. But I sort of thought, well, some of these sideshows, that's probably pretty fitting as to some of the prizes and things that they have. So
yeah, that's really cool.
What this one's meant to be is you know, the clowns, the ones which go side to side and you drop the balls in.
Yes.
The ping pong ball. This is what this is meant to be.
That is awesome.
So I wanted to challenge myself to use some of those heads because they stick in the cupboard and I don't use them. And I thought, oh well, I'll try and use them for something else, and I come up with that.
No, that's really clever, mate. That's cool. Yeah, it's fun when you can. Well, it's good when you can use up some of those sort of parts to help, you know, do something with them. The spinny. So, what was the spinny? Show us the spinny thing again that you've been working on.
Cool. I'm wanting to make like a pretty basic teacup ride.
Clever. Yeah.
So, just a simple little teacup ride and make them so they can sit in there.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me share, guys. I'd love to hear some ideas because I'm sure you would have done the carnivals and things before. Any other little rides that would be good for a carnival?
I've got one for you here. I did. Hang on, let me put mine on. Yeah, this was one of the Christmas trains, and I turned it into just a little.
See, that's great. And that's really good because that's sort of the scale that I'm working with. I'm not wanting a big carnival, just a sort of a small one.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Simple underneath, nothing much. I just had these nice blue round pieces as well, which made it just look nice to me.
Yeah.
See, even with the smaller. Sorry, Adam, you go.
I agree. The colour choices are great.
And with those smaller builds, you could easily set up even like a little street carnival because the builds aren't going to take up. You know, it's not like you're building a full size like fairground mixer, because that takes up a fair bit of room. It's an awesome set, but for some of those smaller scale builds, like you could set up like a little street fair or something like that, or a little tiny street carnival, because those builds wouldn't take up a lot of room, so you could easily close down a road and have a little street carnival or something as a scene.
Yeah, exactly, Taz. I'm on the same wavelength as yourself. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Taz, did you do a little playground theme park thing in your city? Oh no, I'm thinking of Brick Bakery. He did one, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he used that same set that you started with.
Yeah. It would look cool though. Especially, those of us that don't have a lot of room for layouts. I know, yes, I've got like a table that's size of a ping pong table, or fits the same dimensions as far as length and width. And I just raised the height so I could actually fit like two of the biggest 50-litre storage tubs and that under it. But even that, because I've got that, because of the layout that I'm trying to work on at the moment, there's not as much room as you sort of think there is when you actually start. When you see the table as a blank sheet of paper almost, it's like, oh, heaps of room. And then you start actually laying stuff out and you go, I really don't have as much room as I thought I did.
Yeah, put a few roads in or a train and it's just like, where's
train. Unless you're going to layer it, the train takes up huge amount of real estate. Yeah.
So I amended this one the other week while I was on the stream. The drop ride used to be just on a 16 by 16.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic.
Which it still could be, to be honest, because actually it doesn't take up that much room.
No.
But I wanted it
with you're on solo.
I wanted it with the rocket ride as well. So when you
that is brilliant.
When you
yes,
put it back a bit, eventually this starts going up. Well, there we are. It drops once, it drops twice, and then right down the bottom.
How did you do that, Kaz? If I could spoil the magic a little bit, how did you?
You see that on the chain.
Yes.
There are some pieces that are wider. Actually, let me put it there.
Yes. Yep.
If you only put one in, it only picks it up once and will drop it once.
Yes.
But if you put three in, it's picked up by the first one, and then it drops down to the second one, and then it drops down to the third one, and then it drops completely.
That is cool. I don't have those chain pieces, but that's very cool.
Just
wondering how the magic
as well to just fill out the space, like the bell thing and the actually this one, the punch ball is one I think that GJBricks did on his channel.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's not very easy to see from here, but
you need the wheels on the top tower, otherwise it rocks.
But then that now nicely fits in with the rest of the footprint of my Ninjago water-based carnival thing, which you'll see in full soon, I hope. I've got to do some more filming.
Thank you for sharing, Kaz. All of those are great, and that's sort of the footprint I'm thinking of.
Yeah. One more time.
Yeah. It's good for when we don't have a lot of room to work with. It actually, you can still have something. Yeah, it's good.
One thing I did do, it is a really hefty drop and the minifigs kept falling out. So I have actually given them proper safety bars. Which means that when it drops, all they do is sort of come out of their seat slightly like that, but they don't actually fall off.
If you have a look on my channel, I did the same tower as Kaz. My one's called La Guillotine. And it actually has a guillotine on the bottom of it.
Oh wow!
Suitably dodgy faces on them as well.
I put a suspension, 2 suspension springs on the bottom of mine to try and dampen that out, so they don't jump out of the seat.
Yeah.
But you do need the safety restraints, absolutely.
I've got those on as well, but actually the way I've redone this, it's hitting. Can you see right at the bottom? It's hitting these the side pieces before it actually hits the bumper, which is slightly at the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it will fit between those pieces, but only if it's absolutely square when it goes down.
I got around that, Kaz, by putting a slope on the side.
Yeah, I probably should do as well, but
Just guided it back to where it needed to
it
be.
into the right place.
Yeah, and then they're just those like rubber grommets.
Yeah.
The 1x2 rubber grommets.
Cracking close grommet. Yeah, some sort of grommet.
Perfect.
Brett's gone quiet.
I'm listening to everybody upstairs shouting at the kids.
My littlest one's going for a growth spurt at the moment, and she's been a right fucking asshole.
Yeah, unfortunately, they tend to do that sometimes, GJ.
It's all part of the learning experience. Beat it out of her. Beat it out of her. Come on. You will not be like that.
Is it specifically the growth spurt that causes her to be an arsehole?
Do, 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 do.
Here I am applying another sticker.
Woohoo!
You must be getting serious.
Living the dream.
Committing to doing this mock if I'm putting stickers in it.
Mm-hmm. I was pleased that my you saw the picture the other day of my OB fleet. My race track. The rest of the stickers have arrived now, so I've managed to make them look all properly logoed up, which is really nice.
That's cool.
Mind you, £5 for the sticker sheet I needed.
Yeah.
But, you know, then you think to yourself, well, it does make a big difference, so.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, when you see stickers used well, yes. Agree.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I did pause a little bit before pressing buy, and then I thought, what the hell? Like many of us do, we're on Bricklink.
Like, should be all right. We can afford it.
It can't be that expensive. How much is shipping?
Oh,
That's the UK at the moment, isn't it? Whenever you order from Bricklink. Oh no, you can't order from Bricklink at the moment, can you?
Me?
Was it Bricklink that the EU, the Brexit had meant that Bricklink sellers couldn't sell to the UK temporarily? No,
we can. They can sell to us. It just usually costs an absolute fortune. Even if you buy something over £135, Bricklink automatically sorts out the VAT for you and charges you at source for that. But then you still have to pay import duty when it comes into the country.
Yeah.
So you still end up paying through the nose. You know, it's not just. Also, I think import duty used to be able to get away without paying anything under £15, and they took that limit off. So now you have to pay no matter how much it cost, even if it's only £3 or £4. And worse than that, the wretched post office or whoever is the carrier often charge you 10 or 12 quid to collect the 50p that you owe them, which is just flipping robbery. So
unfortunately, Kaz, our good mate there, Brett, has had his own fair share of wonderful experiences with the British Postal Service.
Yeah.
Haven't you, Brett? Good times.
Never going out. Never going out. It's always receiving.
Yeah. Good times.
No, I never. Whenever I send anything to my parents, it's like it's a fucking gift. Why do my parents have to pay import duty on a fucking present that's for Christmas. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I sent our good friend Jonas, King Louis Bricks, some of the spare video tiles I had the other day. And I don't know, there was a dozen of them or something, so they wouldn't have cost that much. And I put something like £3 or £4 value on the thing and said they were a gift. And the poor bugger had to pay €15 to collect them before they would let him have them.
That's a bit harsh.
Yay, Brexit!
And the worst part was that was a gift he didn't know about, so it was a surprise to him that he got to pay, which is really bad, like you say.
It's like, here's a gift, now pay for it.
Yeah, and I wasn't happy about that, and I said, because basically he got this message from his postal service saying you need to come and pay this fee, and then he got in touch with me and he said, have you actually sent me something, because he thought it was a scam. I'm like, yeah, I did. It was supposed to be a surprise, and I'm really sorry that you've now got to pay through the nose to. Hey ho.
I'm just in the chat there, GJ. Mayo Hosco was saying hi to us.
Oh, g'day, Mayor. How are you?
G'day. G'day. That's what I'm put there.
Now, the most annoying thing is I have taken some tiles and bits and pieces off this ride so that it won't foul at the bottom and it bounces off the rubber thingies. And now the flipping thing won't pick up at all. The chain is too slack. And I'm like, well, I haven't changed anything to do with the ruddy chain. What's going on? But I think now that it's going to be too tight and it won't work. So I'm a bit stuffed here.
Yeah.
Why will you not pick up?
Oh, that's the light I needed. Very good. I'm chasing one of them. Well, nearly dropped the light down to a spot that I'd have to tip the whole mock down to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do the upside down test.
Yeah.
Do it.
A bit more, stringent than the does it swoosh test.
Yeah.
Isn't that GJBricks' policy? If you can't hold it upside down, it's not a good mock.
Yeah. Oh, Brett, did you would have been Hoosier was running his trains. He didn't run the big boy, but he was running one of his locomotives there in his train.
Oh, for goodness sake. You know that thing where you think, why did I touch it?
Yes.
Hey, but it doesn't catch on that plate on the way down anymore now.
Why did I touch it?
Fix that problem. This interior is getting, for the first part of the cinema is getting closer to being finished.
How many floors are you going to have?
Just 2. But the second, so the first floor is going to be fairly skeleton-ish. It's going to have 2 projection, one sort of long projection room stretching the sort of width of the build, because that'll have projectors for each of the actual cinemas, but there won't be much else. But I'm not. I've put in enough on the ground floor at the front that I'm happy with. I'm going to put our good friend Haley Bricks suggested putting like a little arcade machine or something in, but I haven't got a huge amount of room at the front. So what I thought I'd do is actually build a small, it's a 16 by 16 plate, a small little gaming arcade building next door to the cinema, and then have a cafe on the other side. So in my own little, I suppose, universe, I could say that the cinema owns the little gaming arcade and the cafe. They're just next door to the actual theater, but it's fine. I wanted to have a smallish front for it, because it's not going to be like a big multiplex. It's just 2 little cinemas and that's it. But it's still going to look nice for a small little seaside village to have a fairly cool looking cinema. You know, I mean, I don't think if I was living in that little village, I wouldn't be complaining.
One of those special art cinemas that you go to late at night.
Maybe.
There's a toy shop downstairs too. Oh, I mean,
Shows specialist films, is that right?
yes.
Allegedly, because we wouldn't. I don't really know what you're talking about there, GJ. So I can only just allegedly, apparently.
Well, that wasn't you in the photos on Instagram.
No, that was my twin.
Right. Okay.
Oh, poop.
I wouldn't know what
I
you were
thought I'd been
talking about.
clever.
As is now
I thought I'd been
frantically
clever by
checking.
putting the I thought I'd been clever by making the chain more taut and increasing where the top pulley is, the top crank bit. But now the thing gets stuck at the top and won't move. No! Damn it.
Why'd you change it, Kat?
Well, yeah. Why did I change it, everybody? Because I'm stupid. Is it raining somewhere?
It was, but not at the moment.
Can hear sort of either rain or rustling noises. Don't know which.
I seem to recall having the same problem,
What
and
about
I
the
ended
chain
up
thing?
basically having to loosen the chain to make it work.
Ah, well, I'm the other way round, and the chain is too loose in the position it was now. Although I haven't changed anything to do with the chain tension, so I'm a bit miffed as to why.
I also think you have to adjust the tension based on the length of the chain. So, because the cogs aren't actually in exactly the right place for the chain.
No. No,
Is that why they had to make the chain? Well, to me, it appeared a bit flimsy in the big roller coaster set, like when they had the chain rattling around. Yeah.
Well, if you look at it, it's actually tensioned with a spring.
Oh, okay. I haven't won the lotto, so I haven't been able to afford to get that set yet.
No, if you look in the photos though, on
bought a
the
canteen.
lower side, I think near the bottom, there's
Okay, yeah.
there's like something that's weighting it down that tensions the
Yeah.
chain.
It is usual to tension the chain with something like a floating spring, but
Yeah.
Not
In this
possible in
particular
something that
footprint.
size.
in this
Yeah,
particular
true.
footprint, I can't be bothered.
I think the fix I did on mine, Kaz, was I had to adjust where the cogs were.
Well, they were fine, and now it's behaving absolutely fine. So I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Now it's picking up as if nothing had happened, and all I've done is taken it apart, changed it. It didn't work. Put it back to how it was to start with, and now it's fine again.
Well, because you know the Lego has ears. Like the bricks must have heard you speaking ill of them and decided to go. No, we'll just give her a challenge for a bit. She'll be right.
Anyway,
Maybe one of the
now
teeth,
it's time to just step back and not touch it again.
Yes.
maybe one of the teeth wasn't quite in.
Maybe, I don't know. It still looks quite loose and fluffy, but it seems to pick
true.
up at the bottom, so God knows.
Now I'm looking for a plate piece that I can't find. Because why not?
Well, it's the other thing that's going to make you folks mad, which you've probably seen in photographs already.
So I did see. Were you figuring it as well?
Yeah, there's a little fig pocket. Apparently it came with a red spaceman originally. But this one is decent second-hand condition. I mean, it's not perfect, but it still cost an arm and a leg that I dithered long and hard about giving them. And then I thought, well, I've just earned some money running a Lego workshop, so I can't possibly keep it. I might as well spend it, which is what I did. I'm a bit petrified of taking it to a show though, because I'm afraid it might walk. I'll have to keep it round my neck at all times. Because there have been a lot of people on Instagram going, "Oh, I want one of those. Where'd you get it? Where'd you get it?" I'm like, well, I bought the only one that was for sale on Bricklink worldwide. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was to be honest, I was quite surprised it was still there because I spotted it a few weeks ago. And as I said, I was dithering about buying it because it was expensive compared to what I'd normally pay for things like that. And then I got paid for this workshop and I thought, oh, I wonder if it's still there. Oh dear, look, so it is. So it is now mine. Mine.
I had another good live stream. It was in the chat, but had Adora Build had another good live stream. She's
oh good.
Yeah, she's got a great little channel. From what I know, I think she said she's working on a friend's city or something at the moment. But yeah, she's
back her space, hasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's I know from time to time she's referenced yourself, Kaz.
Indeed, she's a good friend actually.
She's cool. I have
had much to do with her live streams recently because I don't seem to be around when they're on, but yeah. Yeah, no,
she's awesome. She's heart of gold. As I say, and I always say it in a good way because she knows the reference. I always say she has a heart the size of Farlap. So for those that know, and Aussie, yeah, there you go, Aussie Adam. You picked up what I was putting down. So there you go. I know some history. There you go, Adam. If I was in your class, I probably wouldn't fail. It's all right. I'd straighten right. Yeah, it'd be a satisfaction.
Kaz, if you was in class, buddy, you'd be sitting at the back of the class shooting spitballs, and don't say you wouldn't.
And farting according to his Father's Day class.
Oh, that's true. that point's hard. That point is hard to argue.
Hard to refute. Okay. The teacher be at the front. Tasman, have you farted again?
No, we're just waiting for Greg's dog to come in and fart. Hashtag Greg gets crop dusted again.
Here's a weird brick that I didn't know existed that I'm just sorting into a bulk lot.
Yeah.
It's a 1x1 with one of those click hinge bits right on the stud.
Normally what do they use them for, Kaz?
Well, normally they're on a plate, aren't they? And so you'd have to have it at one brick and one plate high.
Yeah.
But it's in old brown, so I can only assume it's an old part that they don't bother making anymore.
Well, what do they use that for, though?
Well, you'd put the other end of a clicky hinge on that.
But the part of that was up though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's only the same way that it would be on a plate. They do the plates like that too.
Okay. Sorry, yeah.
Well, do they? Actually, no, they don't. No, they don't. They do the other. They do the other set. So, like the clip.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not. It's a pucker piece because it's got Lego on the stud.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's not.
G'day again, Big Nate. Good to see you, mate.
Welcome back, Big Nate.
You see what I use for clips for a door that I've been working on at the moment for the cinema. You know those, if you buy the Lego City track packs, and
Yeah.
they've got the little pins that they put in.
Oh yes, yeah.
Towards the bottom, they're almost the same thickness as the bar pieces.
Mm.
So to conserve on bar pieces, because I don't actually have that many of them, I thought, I wonder if,
Yeah.
and it's like, glad
Greg,
I
can you
kept a
put
few
that
of
on the
them
big
spare.
screen a minute. Greg.
Hold on. Do some work.
Given the modularity of Lego pieces, I'm very
Is it
surprised
drawing?
that they didn't actually make that piece more usable.
Could you put Taz on the big screen so we can see it better?
Oh, sorry, yes. Sorry.
Thank you, Greg.
Sorry, Mum.
Yeah.
So I've got the little bar bit down the bottom there because at the top, obviously I've just got these other grey bricks there as like placeholders for now. They're just, trying to give an example. So the door will actually spin, or turn, sorry. So it'll be a functioning door, even though it's never going to really function anyway. I still needed to
Solve that
and I'm
problem
not making
yourself.
light. I'm honestly not making light of this, and it's going to sound like that I am, but trust me when I say I'm not. If I didn't, I kind of have this bit of an OCD thing that if I don't do it, it's going to annoy me for the whole time that I've got that mock. But if I go, okay, well, I've put a door in and I know it functions,
You can
for some reason I feel better about it.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not, as I'm being 100% honest, I do have that bit of an OCD thing with some of the mocks. So if I don't do it, I'll sit there and it'll annoy me about the build, and I'll end up hating the mock because it's like, if I just make that one change, and it's just like, no one's ever going to use that door. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. But in my mind, as I'm doing
unless there's a fire, Taz. Unless there's a fire.
That's true. Because every Lego city is going to have 500 fire stations, and
exactly. That's why they need so many fire folks, isn't it?
That's right. But yeah, if I don't, I get OCD and I get frustrated until I find a fix for it. So there you go.
Well, that seems fair enough.
Yeah. You
don't have to justify it to us, but I think you just have.
Yeah, but that's, I know some people be like, why would you bother? Like, just make it look like it's a door and that's good enough, isn't it? And it's like, yeah, but I know that if I don't.
But there's good enough and good enough, isn't there? That's the thing.
Thank God you don't build train marks, because putting opening doors on trains is a pain in the ass.
It's frustrating, Greg, yes.
So the only way to do it is the way they did it on the Emerald Knight set. The carriages on there have opening doors.
Yeah, that's still a good set though, Greg.
They did it once and it was like, never again.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I did it to my Harry Potter train. I'm like, yeah, I can't bother to do that to anymore. CHCBF. Even Lego only does it to like half one end of the Horizon Express trains.
Are they functioning? Oh, yes, so they are. I've forgotten about that.
What's that?
I've got a Horizon Express sat behind me. I was like, are they functioning? I'd forgotten about that, and I tried it. And they are.
They do.
Hidden side trains got functioning doors.
Well, what?
The hidden side train has functioning doors.
Oh, does it?
Well, on the locomotive, yeah, Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not on the passenger cars.
No.
Because they're not the passenger car.
Yeah,
Got that train somewhere. I was going to do something with it. Never did.
That's the other piece I was thinking of. But that's got the clip on it, and the other bit has got the, I don't know, the indented bit of a clicky hinge. So I've only got one of those, and I've got no idea where it's going yet. It disturbs me.
Save it for something special.
I haven't got enough drawer space to put it in its own special. This is unique plot, so it won't go there. You've all gone quiet now. Who is he?
I'm well and truly knackered this brick separator now.
Have you?
Look at the edge of it. Gone.
Yum, yum. Munched. Sorting is tedious today. I don't know why. I normally enjoy it, but
Not enough dad jokes.
that will be it, definitely. Not.
Adam has his book, so we can always chuck in a couple of dad jokes.
In case of dire emergency.
You're just provoking them out, aren't you? Provoking them out.
I was going to say, he probably reads it on the toilet, so it's a diarrhea emergency too.
Oh, lordy. That is more than we wanted to know.
Dad joke, yeah.
That is way more than we wanted to know or even think about.
Actually, the good thing about having young kids is every joke that you've heard a million times is new to them.
It's only new once, though, Greg.
I know. Their current favourite one is the, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
Oh, God, really?
Oh dear, no,
No idea.
no idea. Or this one, if Dire Straits and Chris Rea teamed up and formed a new band, they could call it Diarrhea.
Know what that one is, yes.
What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs?
Hang on.
Still no idea.
Kill me now. Please kill me now.
Hey Brett, ask Kaz if she's watched Bluey yet.
As a fellow UK person, I will not join in on this nonsense about Bluey.
Thank you, Brett.
No, because you're
Has
Peppa
taken
Pig
over
will
from
be
Peppa
the
Pig yet?
yeah.
I will confess I'm still scarred from the night garden, but that's
Oh God.
Good on you, Brick Sergeant. Good to see you again, mate.
See you, Brick Sergeant. Thanks for joining us.
take care.
Yeah, my
Run while you can.
Daphne asked to watch In the Night Garden the other day. My God.
I could have warned you about that one, GJ.
No, I've seen it before, but I was working and Heather was watching it with her. So luckily I got to put my noise cancelling headphones on very high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you not enjoy it?
That show is just
the inky bonks and the nonky donks and the whatever.
the harboos, and then is that the are they the harboos? No, the harboos I think are like birds or something. And then there's ones that have this.
They're the titifers.
Oh right,
The
yes,
harboos.
yes, that's right. Is it the harboos that are the ones that have that obsession with rocks or something?
No, that's Maccapaca.
Yeah. There you go.
He sits washing up his rock, Taz. Maccapaca does.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
you know.
Literally sits washing his rock.
I've been brainwashed.
Yeah, have been.
I have.
That show is occupying valuable brain space.
It has.
I want to know in the UK if that became the most popular show with students like the Teletubbies used to be.
What? Because it was on at 4 a.m. in the morning, Greg, when everyone was crawling in.
That In the Night Garden show is just wrong. It is just wrong. Scary wrong. You know, bring back shows like Baba. Bring back, is it Banana Man? Or Banana, like Eric. I
downloaded Banana Man for my kids.
Banana Man is an awesome show. Loved it.
Originally invented because English kids weren't eating enough bananas.
Yeah.
No.
At,
Was it?
at least on Netflix, Adam, we do have Round the Twist, which is a bit, of course, being filmed in the state that you're in, or was filmed in the state that you're in.
Yep. Good show, Round the Twist. I've used that quite a few times in my teaching career. Good
That's
fun.
awesome. It is, yeah. Paul Jennings, brilliant author. The books were great, and then to see when they did it as a TV show, it's like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, great Australian TV show. The lighthouse is real. So for those that if you ever see the show and you think, is it a real lighthouse? Yes, it is. What's the name of? I've looked it up, but I keep forgetting the name of the. Is it not Split Point or something like that, where the lighthouse is down in Victoria there?
I should know it.
Oh, that's all right. I'll do a lighthouse from Around the Twist. Let's see what Google says. Split Point Lighthouse. I was right. Hey.
Well done.
Hey. I'm in New South Wales and I got it right.
Yes. Completely pointless prize.
5 points to me. 5 points to Gryffindor. It is a real lighthouse. I think it's quite popular now. Even like people will get, like they'll have photos of it, when they're getting married, they'll have photos of it in the background, and it is a very much in Australia one of those sort of great icons to go and visit.
Do you see the ghosts in the background in your photos?
Yeah. I wonder what was the one where they had. What was it? All the seagulls that. Adam, I think if you can help me on this one, do you remember that episode where there was seagull poop just everywhere? Do you remember that? I'm pretty sure that was one of the episodes. Yeah, I mean,
it would have been one of them.
Yeah. Oh, they did some fun stuff. The one where one of the kids, just has projectile vomit going over one of the school auditorium, wherever it was that they were, little hall that they were in. Just that it was like, was it a spaghetti eating competition or something?
It was. It was the episode's called the Spaghetti Pig Out.
Yes, that's right. The Spaghetti Pig Out. Memories.
I've used that one a few times at school. It's a good one.
Yep. Yeah.
Don't be like this, children.
That would have been fun to clean up after that mess. Oh.
Yes.
Bloody good show though. Just a top show. Better than some of the stuff that's on now. I mean, I think probably the fact that I'm starting to sound like my dad when he'd be like, "Why are you watching that crap on TV?" Whereas, now if my son watches Teen Titans Go or something, I'm ready to put my foot through the bloody telly. But anyway, and some other stuff he likes, which actually isn't bad. But I'll forgive Miraculous Ladybug. I'll forgive that show. That's not actually that bad. It's got some good morals in it. But the Teen Titans one, I mean, I can stomach 5 minutes of it, and then it's just like, nah.
We chatted about that one before. I'm just thinking about it. Is that the one where they get the cartoon, they get voted off the island, or is that the superhero one?
I'm trying to remember. I'm not sure. I know that the Teen Titans, yeah.
Because the Teen Titans, the superhero one, which is a little bit risque, it has a little bit adult situations, and then there's another one where it's sort of more the one I'm thinking of. It could be as well. It's one where they are on this island and they all vote them off. Total Drama Island or something. That's pretty. That's not very good either.
That sounds very intelligent.
I hate those shows anyway.
If anyone's a fan of the original Transformers, by the way, Hasbro put up on Hasbro Pulse this week the first season of the original cartoon.
Oh wow!
Oh yes.
Wow. And they're going to be uploading the next 3 seasons as well over the next few weeks.
Wow!
Fantastic! I'll Need to get onto that. Thank you. I love the Transformers. I watched it a lot as a kid.
I'm in no way a Transformers fan.
Yeah.
So I confess, if you're a Transformers fan, Adam, I got that this week.
Oh, very nice.
That is movie accurate version of him.
Oh, really? That's Grimlock, isn't it? Is it Grimlock?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Yes.
$90 from Target.
Bargain.
How much? You can only make 2 models out of it. Blimey.
Hey, Adam, I'll drop this line to you. Scene from a movie, they're driving in a car, and you hear this little beep beep noise. And then kid from the back goes, Dad, radar up ahead. Dad goes, how much did you pay? How much did we pay for that? Or whatever it was, 80 or 90 bucks. Just paid for itself.
The castle.
Oh, what a bloody brilliant movie. Oh, comedy gold.
Did you like my Don Denuto little quote earlier?
Oh, yeah. It's all about the vibe.
Of it.
It's
just the vibe. It's just the vibe.
Even when I watch the trailer, I'm near crying in laughter in the end. Like, it's just that level of Aussie humor that just, oh, bloody hell, what a funny movie. Extremely well done. Going up to Bonnie Doon. Go to Bonnie Doon. How's the Serenity? Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, it was very well done. Oh, that's a movie I'm not going to get out of my head for a while. But it's good, though. It's one of the good movies you don't want to leave for a while. Oh, geez. That, The Dish, Bad Eggs was another funny one. Cracker Jack. Yeah. Great Australian movies.
Oh, now The Dish I've actually seen.
Did you like it, Kaz?
I thought it was fabulous, yes.
Yeah.
Because space.
Yes. And they were very accurate. Yes, there were some parts of the movie that didn't actually happen, as I found out when we visited the dish. But, you know, like they sort of said, they had a little book. I ended up buying the little book about the movie and everything that they had on at the little Discovery Centre there, or little visitor centre there at the dish. And, you know, it said that they did lend to a little bit of, you know, creative aspects for the movie to help give it that movie feel. Otherwise, they would have been just making a documentary. But it was extremely well done. I mean, Sam Neill was absolutely brilliant. Even though we can't really claim him as an Aussie for the fact that he is a New Zealander, but as a brilliant actor.
Right hemisphere, anyway.
What's that, Cass?
Right hemisphere.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's absolutely brilliant. And Patrick Warburton, like, he's been in so many TV shows and movies, and yeah, I was surprised to see him in The Dish. That was one of his earlier bits of work. The one because he played the NASA representative that was there during the landing and everything.
Oh yeah, you said the name and I hadn't got a clue, but I vaguely remember his face now.
Yeah, he's got one of those sort of deep sounding sort of voices, a lot like not the same gravelly tone as Will Arnett, but when you hear Patrick Warburton, it's the voice that stands out as well.
Mm.
Yeah, no, good movie. Yeah, Big Nate likes your Prime there, GJ.
It's a good Prime. I did my research from the Netflix cartoon, which is a fantastic cartoon if no one's watched it and likes Transformers. Here we go. I've got 2 cups of 2x2 black tiles. All right, one's half full, and then 1 cup of 1x4 black tiles.
Oh,
Yep, pop them in the post. I'll let you know when they're here. That's all right.
Yeah, you'll have like a £200 import duty on that one, Kaz.
no, just
probably
mark
would.
it as what, like a $15 gift or a $10 gift or something. That should get through. Yeah.
Still have to pay a fortune for it, probably.
Yeah. That's true. Oh, so close to finishing this, buddy. What have I got? Oh, just the candy bar area. Okay. And a plate that I can't find. That's what I was looking for. A 1x4 plate. And I don't have one. A Rion. Means I've got to get up and go and find it. We need the Star Trek technology where I can say to Greg, hey, just beam me up a plate, can you? Save me getting up. I'm a lazy git, I know. It's all right, I'll get up. Stretch the legs.
That is lazy, Kaz.
I know.
Shocking.
I just would have come up a way to not need the piece.
All right. What's going on here? Well, my StreamYard's gone a bit wonky. I know it's not the engineering term to use for it, but wonky still fits the description, I think, to a point.
What nature of wonkiness is it exhibiting?
I went to record something today, and I think it was probably more Chrome. I'm probably being a bit hard on StreamYard. I think it was more Chrome. It didn't do it when I wasn't recording. As soon as I hit record, everything went all fuzzy and not the whole screen, just like the browser. And I'm thinking, okay. So I had to stop the recording, close down the browser, go back in, set up a new link because I was like, it had already, and it's StreamYard's like, well, you've already recorded, so I couldn't go back and hit re-record. And so, but restart the browser and it seemed to work for a bit. But yeah, and I tried doing a share screen in the first part of the recording, and it wouldn't even let me do that. I'm thinking, what's going on? So I don't know if it was a combination of either just StreamYard or Google Chrome having a bit of an issue, but
Maybe you had a bandwidth drop out on your ISP or something.
possibly. We are on the quality NBN service here in Australia, so anything goes, I guess.
I'm going to be changing mine from Telstra this week, Taz.
Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. I'll be nice and I'll try not to. Sorry.
Who's your one?
Who's Aussie Broadband?
I'm thinking I might go with Vodafone because I get $15 off because I'm a customer.
Now, GJ, if we were mates, you would have said Aussie Broadband and I get a discount and you would get a discount. We'd be helping each other out, scratching each other's backs. But, that's okay.
Would it be $15 like I get with Vodafone?
I think it works out maybe $10 at least. But, no, I mean, look, go Vodafone if that's, but I mean, yeah, see how you go. As I know, look, I think most of the ISPs have that, refer a friend and you'll get looked after and they'll get looked after. So, But yeah, I can understand the move, GJ. refrain
I
from.
just realised I can get twice the speed for the same price.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely worth moving for.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between the ultra fast plans and the gamer plans?
Marketing.
It's to do with.
Yeah. They have senior plans as well.
Oh well. From what and again, I'm no expert in the NBN, but I think the gamers one is something to do with the latency or something like that. I don't know. I've heard that, but I don't know if that's the actual explanation. But again, I'm
Here's
no
a good
expert
win,
on it.
Greg. Get onto their customer services and ask them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good test. Yeah,
If
yeah.
you've got a spare week to spare.
No, it is low latency NBN apparently. Well, that's what I need for all the gaming I do online.
Yeah. All that spare time you have on your hands, GJ.
Absolutely. That's quite expensive. $80 a month for 50/20 low latency. See, that's what Vodafone is for 90.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Vodafone's actually cheaper.
Then who are you looking at? Aussie Broadband or
Aussie Broadband, yeah.
yeah? I think mine's like $79 a month or something. But their customer service has been absolutely brilliant. I mean, like absolutely brilliant, GJ. But you know, I'll refrain from holding back on wanting to give thoughts on the other ISP for now because we are live. don't want to get into any potential trouble, but anyway. Moving on. Yeah, good times.
I can't actually tell the difference on Aussie Broadband. The difference between the gamer version and the normal version doesn't seem to be anything other than they say it's low latency, and it's the same price.
But I know, obviously, with having some and knowing friends who are gamers, the low latency is, especially if you're trying to do those online tournaments for the like for your Call of Duty and whatever other games that they do, all those tournaments on that they're very popular around the globe. Like some of the esports organizations that play those and have the teams for those games. Apparently, obviously in the gaming realm, the least amount of latency, the better.
No, I used to be a gamer. I was always trying to eke those last few milliseconds out of my connection.
It makes a difference, apparently. So it's like, well, I can understand that.
Difference between the headshot and not a headshot.
That's right. So from a gamer's point of view, low latency is going to be a winner every time. But I think for the extent that I use the internet for, I'm fine. But I mean, customer service is always a win. So
Who's seen the trailer for the new James Bond movie?
I didn't even know there was a new James Bond movie. Okay.
Nope.
Who's watching it today?
Who's Bond these days?
Well, there you go.
What was that, Kaz?
Who is Bond these days?
Still Daniel Craig?
Yeah, still Daniel Craig. I'm never playing Bond again, and then they paid him more, and he agreed to do it.
Well, there you go.
The I'm skint defense.
Yeah, I don't think that's his problem.
Got to pay the bills somehow.
When was the
I don't
last
think
Bond
him and,
movie? Probably a few years ago.
I don't think him and Rachel Wise are exactly roughing it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, he's not one that has to pay alimony then, is he?
No, I don't think they've got any kids.
Who still remembers Pierce Brosnan as one of the James Bonds, and then wasn't there? Well, I mean, look, I mean, if we're going to go that far back, I mean, Roger Moore.
Roger Moore was a terrible James Bond.
You reckon? Okay.
Yeah. Number one, he's American.
So automatically he's out.
Big fail there. Come on, there was no reason for an American to be James Bond. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but have you seen?
I do remember him being the first Bond I ever saw when I was a kid. So it's a bit like your first Doctor Who.
Have you guys seen, and on a similar sort of vein, but have you seen Red and Red 2?
Yes.
Red for Retired and Extremely Dangerous. Oh, Helen Mirren in those movies. She was absolutely brilliant. Loved her in those movies.
Legend. They were all pretty good.
Mate, the cast in those movies. Oh. Movies that you could watch more than once and thoroughly enjoy each and every time.
John Malkovich.
Yes. God, pretty much every one of those movies where everyone's in it. Has been a while since I've. I was so close to saying one of the. There was what's her name? She had her own movie, Sorry, she was one of the lead characters in her own TV show called Weeds.
Weeds. No, was it? Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yes. She was also in The West Wing for a bit. So my nerdy movie trivia and TV show trivia. And Bruce Willis. I mean, damn, you've got a great lineup of cast. So a great movie.
His last couple of movies I've seen the trailers for look like shockers, though.
Good to see you, Mayo. Take care, mate.
See you, Mayo.
I remember him when he was in that thing with Sybil Shepherd. Was the first thing I saw Bruce Willis in. Moonlighting.
Oh wow, that's going back a bit.
The first movie I saw him in was Die Hard. Woo! Yippee-ki-yay! I might call it a night. Sorry.
No, you're right.
I've done what I was going to do. I don't want to open a set. I've been cranky all day because I've been tired.
Couple of hours. So.
No, that's fair enough.
I was doing some research on the Stark Tower of other people's mocks for this because I've got 3 of these to join together. Might start that as my next big project.
Cool.
Given my building pace, that should only take me about 6 months.
Have you finished your last big project though, Greg?
The
lighthouse. I'm waiting for a set to arrive this week that I'm going to use in it.
Right. I wonder if I'll know the set that you're referring to, GJ.
I told you last night.
Yes, you did.
Yes, but was he listening?
Huh?
Yes, but was he listening?
Oh, I thought I was.
It was one you said you hadn't seen, and then you were like, "Oh, that's got really nice parts in it."
Oh,
And then we were talking to Dr. McBrick, and then don't say it. You'll spoil the surprise for everybody who I know is really excited about it.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry, I know what you. Yes, thank you, GJ.
Pennies dropped, was it?
It did.
There
you go.
I mean, it's late, and he's had a beer that doesn't affect him. Come on.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I know the set you're referring to. Yeah, it is a cool set.
I've managed to finish off my mock.
Hang on, I'm putting you on full screen before the wife tells me off.
Damn, you can't see me sticking my tongue out.
That's cool.
No, I was referring to Tazkaz, sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
That's cool, Adam. Yeah, very cool.
I just wanted something compact.
Yeah.
I had a few problems. I wanted to have, and I've used the lever as, you know, that little chain that goes over and locks them in for safety, which doesn't really do much. I was able to put a pin through the middle of it so it could spin around the rocket.
Yes.
My main problem was attaching the little carts or the little So I've used one of those, the things that you can use for keychains.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry?
Can you twiddle it round a bit? We can't really see what that part is. It's so dark.
Is that one of the 2x2s with the hole at the end? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
right.
this one.
Or 2x3 with the hole.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
And
I've got the part as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's clever, mate. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
that was able to solve my problem. I had the problem of it not being structurally sound. That's fixed the little problem. So I'm reasonably happy. I've been able to finish it.
Yeah.
I'm breaking it now.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's excellent, mate. On that one. Yes, I can. I think I can.
I think I can.
There we go. Yeah, good buddy Brett Build still with us there, Brett.
I wonder
if I can.
Okay. Why do they all fall on the floor under where I'm sitting?
No, I know what I'll use. There's some white tiles there. I can find them. That's still going to work though. Very good. Yeah, no, that's awesome, mate.
Yeah, thank you. How did everyone go with their little projects?
Well, I've transformed Optimus Prime.
And how did you go, Taz?
I'm very close. I've just got to
progress.
I'm going to put a little counter. So I'm going to put the little counter at the front of the like the confectionery ticket area, and that's pretty much then all round off. Like I've got a couple of little popcorn boxes from the Friends set, so I can stage a few things on top of the counter, and that'll pretty much round it off. Like I'm not going to be adding too much more detail to the front part. I've now closed in the bathroom. I've realized I've got to put the little sign on the bathroom door, otherwise no one will know what it's there for. Once I've, but again, the little details that aren't really going to show up, they will when I do the tour of the completed mock, but at the moment it's getting there. It's much more, it's almost, this front part's almost now done, so I am happy with it. There we go. Yeah, it's, I still wanted to show some detail in it so that, when people see it, I can say, and here's the interior, but yeah, I'll do a bit of a view from the other side as well on camera there. It's getting there. I still wanted to put a little mirror in the bathroom. Got to have the gold, taps and that in there. Why not? The only thing I did realize, and I should know better because I have done a Thunderbox, is that I didn't include a dunny roll. So very un-Australian of me to not include a dunny roll. So I'm gonna have to fix that little problem. It was an oversight.
You're using, is that just one set?
It is just one set. Yeah, I was a bit strapped for cash, so I didn't buy two sets. It's just the one set.
It's I'm loving your tile work. The red's a good choice. That
thank you.
the whole red carpet coming in.
Yeah. And again, that's a bit of a nod to that Palace Cinema modular, even though when they did the modular set, they didn't use tiles. They used the for the inside, they didn't use tiles. They used just that red base plate, which is famous to that set. But I tried to, a little bit of a nod there to the set. Plus, also using on the very front, because I like the stickers better than the Friends ones as far as the coming attractions or what they're showing. So again, another homage, I guess is the word, from the Palace Cinema mock. So the Palace Cinema modular. I thought I'd do something like that as well.
Yeah, looking good.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that, mate. And yeah, your stuff was good. I saw some of your stuff on Instagram and that as well. I especially love the shopping center that you did as well. So it's very cool.
Yeah, thank you. That's been a very, very slow project that I sort of build and do a little bit of the interior, and then I go off and do the exterior of other things. And then because like a lot of you were saying, a lot of the interiors you're not going to see, but
I think it's still important to have them, and I think especially now with the fact that there's plenty of us that have got Instagram or other forms of social media where we can easily set up a little area and then do a little mock or build tour and take the top off it and show the inside and actually say, well, here's an interior with it as well. So I think it's not going to be sort of wasted then, because it's like, well, then people can see that I put an interior in, and like Greg's Lego sign there. I do like Kaz's as well. Kaz's Lego sign's very cool.
Kaz, I've got a Lego sign, not a printed one.
Oh, very nice. Yes,
that's very cool.
I've got some of the picture frame bases coming this week, so I can actually, because it's only on a normal board at the moment, it's a bit flexible.
Yeah.
So.
Drop test.
It's flat. Look, dropped it.
And it's still there. It's still.
Sorry, Taz.
Ah. I could sort of do a little. Hey, everything's still there. Crash.
There you go. Drop test.
That's what I did the first time to my lighthouse. That didn't go well. The Profanities Dictionary got a very good workout. Good thing it didn't happen live on a stream. Whoever stream I was on could have been demonetized very quickly. Was not a happy chappy. But yeah, mate, no. Well, happy Father's Day and everything. It's all been, been a good day. We've had fun.
Yeah, I've had a great day today. Movies, pancakes, cakes.
That's the way to go.
Bit of gardening.
We had waffles.
Oh,
nice.
Well, I did get pancakes, but we ended up just having the waffles.
Nice.
And luckily, there's some left for me to gorge on tomorrow.
Good.
I won't tell my kids there's some left.
No. You could say that, Father's Day was extended just that little bit longer, just a few extra hours.
Yeah.
They'll be like, well, you have them then, Dad. It's still Father's Day.
That's not how young children work. You know that.
I know. It's always fun thinking that it does work, though.
Yeah. One day.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes, it is like, I guess, a school night for us who officially to work today.
Oh, Jesus. How's it after midnight again?
It doesn't feel like it's after midnight tonight. It really doesn't. It still feels like only like 11 o'clock. Done well tonight. How you going there,
All
Brett?
right, everybody.
Brett's thanks, everyone.
I'm missing.
I'm here.
Good to see you, Brett.
Yeah, thanks for joining, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to call this a night.
No worries. Good to see everyone.
Take care.
Au revoir.
Everyone in the chat.
Bye.
Thanks everyone for watching.